What's going on, everyone? In this video, we're going to be talking about how to never get sick ever again. Specifically, we're going to be going over my 4 secrets on how to never get sick. So if I was to give advice to a child growing up in today's world, if I was to give advice to you right now to say, hey, for the rest of your life, here's how to never get sick ever again, this is what I would tell you. And the reason I've hesitated to make this video in the past is because I was always afraid of thinking like, what if I make this video and the next day I get sick? Well, I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, and I haven't got sick ever since I started thinking about these things, because these are the things that really work to never get sick, okay? And you might be thinking like, oh, Ted, but what about germs? Isn't getting sick inevitable? Absolutely not. You know, they've already disproven this germ theory. There's a reason why not everybody gets sick when it's cold season, when it's flu season, and it's not because of vaccines. It's not because some people took some vitamin C. There's a lot more to it than that, okay? And this video goes beyond diet, okay? So this video isn't, I'm not saying, oh, you should eat a fruitarian diet or a vegan diet or raw vegan diet or paleo or keto or anything like that. This video has nothing to do with diet, really. Although obviously it is an important thing to do to eat fruits and vegetables, of course. Don't neglect that. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, for sure. But don't think that you need to be eating a certain diet to never get sick again. There are people out there eating absolute crap and they're never getting sick. And there are people out there eating very, very healthy, and they're still getting sick, okay? So even when I was eating a really healthy diet, I would still get sick until I started implementing these 4 secrets right here, okay? So the very first secret is something called a self-image, S-I. Okay, you need to have a self-image of somebody who never gets sick. You need to identify, embody the feeling of the person who would never get sick ever again, like completely bomb-proof immune system. Like your immune system just never goes down. You're always like amped up. And the way to do this is to first believe that it's possible, okay? And I recommend checking out Wim Hof. Go do some Googling, go do some YouTube searching after this video on Wim Hof. This dude has the, his name is Wim Hof. This dude has the self-image of somebody who never gets sick. And he's got a lot of cool techniques and strategies as well to help you never get sick as well, in addition to what I'm telling you here. So have the self-image of someone who never gets sick. That's step number 1. If you don't believe that, if you believe that you're still the type of person who can get sick, then it doesn't matter what I tell you for the next 3 secrets, because you're not going to implement them. So you need to believe that you're someone who never gets sick so that you implement these next 3 secrets I'm about to share with you right here. All right, so the next secret is it's simple. It might sound like pretty lame. You might say, Ted, why are you making a video about this? That's my grandma told me that. But it's so freaking true. It's so fundamental, and so many people look past it. So many people blame their diet for certain health issues when really it's this next secret right here that they need to focus on. So many people blame their diet for the amount of fatigue that they feel on a regular basis when really it's this thing right here. All right. So if your immune system's down, if you're feeling really fatigued all the time, you're probably not getting enough sleep. And here's how to get enough sleep, okay? 2 things you gotta do. Number 1, go to bed before you're tired. Most people wait till they're tired, brush their teeth, and go to bed. That's a bad strategy. You want to go to bed when it's time to go to bed. Go to bed at the time you set for yourself. Maybe it's 9 p.m., maybe it's 10 p.m., maybe it's 11 p.m., whatever. Go to bed at the time, not when you feel like going to bed, okay? And so you go to bed before you're tired. And as soon as you're in bed, 0 phone, 0 blue light, no phone, none of that crap. Just get your phone out of your room. Your phone does not belong in your room. Your phone belongs outside of your room. So go to bed before you're tired. That's the first thing. The second thing is to wake up. Wake up without an alarm. No alarm. And now you might think, Ted, but I have work in the morning. Well, guess what? You can train yourself to wake up without an alarm. Entirely possible. Entirely possible. You got to practice it, of course, but I encourage you to train yourself to wake up without an alarm. You might think that's ridiculous. How can I possibly train myself to wake up with an alarm? Same way you've trained yourself already to watch YouTube at a certain time. Same way you've trained yourself to go to the washroom at a certain time or to eat food at a certain time. Like we're creatures of habit, and you can definitely train yourself to wake up without an alarm, especially if you're going to bed before you're tired. Okay, so go to bed before you're tired, and then wake up without an alarm. That's tip number 2, getting enough sleep. Sleep is how you really boost your immune system. If you're lacking sleep, you're likely to get sick very, very quickly here. Okay? And not just sick, but just feel tired all the freaking time. Who wants that? All right, so the third secret now is something that you're not going to like, but you might not like it. I freaking love it. I used to not like it. I used to think it was really dumb, just like a lot of things. But once I adopted it, once I practiced it, I was like, oh my God, it's completely game-changing, okay? And again, I used to have a brick wall up, so I understand if you have a brick wall up, but just hear me out, okay? This next one is something called cold exposure. And it might be counterintuitive because your grandma might have told you the opposite. Your grandma might have said, hey, get out of the cold, you're going to get sick. But that's not really how it works. Cold exposure, when done properly, actually boosts your immune system significantly. Okay, so if you want a crazy boost in your immune system, get out into the cold intentionally. So meaning have a cold shower, jump into a cold lake, jump into a cold body of water, an ocean or something, have a cold bathtub, whatever. It doesn't matter if it's purely cold or if you're going back and forth between cold and hot, cold and hot, cold and hot. So you can kind of hack it by starting out with a hot shower. We'll say warm shower because hot can burn you. So you go between warm and cold, back and forth, warm and cold, warm and cold, warm and cold. And the longer you're in the cold, the more benefit you're going to get, but you don't need to be in there for more than freaking 10, 20 minutes. Like that's plenty. I'm talking like a minute or two. You know, just experience the cold for a minute or two each day. That's all you need. All right, a minute or two. And that's not a minute straight. That's like 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You do that back and forth for a couple minutes, your showers are going to be fun. Like I can't personally have a cold shower in the morning without smiling. Like I have to smile. I have to smile each time because I go cold, I'm like, I go back to warm and I'm like laughing. Every time I go back to the warm, I'm laughing. And I go to the cold, I'm back in like war face. I'm like survival mode, like, and back to the warm, I'm laughing. I'm feeling the relief. Okay, so it's this self-challenge that you put yourself through. Major boost in the immune system. Super fun to do cold exposure. All right. Again, just warm up with the warm water and then eventually turn to cold just for 10 seconds or so. Not even 10 seconds. If you've never done it before, do it with 1 second. Just go 1 second on and then back to warm. Experience the cold. Put yourself through it. You're not only going to boost your immune system, you're also going to be a hell of a lot more productive, a hell of a lot more confident, a hell of a lot more of a go-getter in life. You're just going to start tackling things. If your room's messy, you're going to clean it. If you got to do the chores, you're going to do chores. If you're going to do errands, you go do errands. Because you faced the cold. You did something that you really didn't want to do per se. But you always feel better after it. And it really doesn't hurt you. In fact, it does the opposite. It boosts your immune system significantly. Okay, so that's the third secret. The fourth secret, though, this one is even more controversial than the cold exposure. Again, for more information on cold exposure, check out this guy right here, Wim Hof. He's the master. Before him, I thought cold exposure was super dumb. Did more research on it. He actually really inspired me to do it, and now I do it every single day. Jump in a cold lake or have a cold shower. The fourth secret to never getting sick is something called dry fasting. And dry fasting is when you go a period of time without eating or drinking water. Nothing in your mouth except air or saliva. Air and saliva. Nothing gets swallowed. It's just purely air and saliva. And the reason dry fasting is so beneficial is because this is what your body naturally already does when it wants to overcome an illness. Like think about it. Next time, or not next time, there is no next time, but if you notice in the past, look back in the past, when you were feeling really sick, what do you want to do? You want to go lay in bed all day. You didn't want to drink. Your mom or dad had to tell you, drink some water. You just wanted to lay in bed and do nothing. Your grandma comes along with chicken noodle soup. Here, have some chicken noodle soup. You're sick. My friend was sick the other day and he made bone broth. I'm like, you don't need bone broth if you're freaking sick. You need to dry fast. Dry fasting is the ultimate healer. It's what your body already naturally wants to do. And so for myself, even though I have the self-image so I never get sick, even though I get plenty of sleep, even though I do the cold exposure, from time to time, I still feel a sickness coming on. But I always nip it in the bud right away by doing dry fast, a 24-hour dry fast. So if I ever start feeling an illness coming on, I'm like, okay, no food, no water, no intense exercise, nothing, no stimulation. We just lay low for a day, 24 hours. And then by the end of the night, so let's say I start the dry fast in the morning, deliberately, 6 a.m. Really, I've been dry fasting though from the night prior, but I'll start at 6 a.m. for example, and then I'll go the whole day, and then by 7 p.m. I feel freaking amazing. I'm like, oh cool, I could eat right now. But you don't want to eat. Even though your appetite comes back by 7 p.m., it's because your body's getting so much healthier. It's healing so quickly from getting rid of the whatever was in you. It's healed itself. You still don't want to eat because that can put yourself back into a state of needing to heal again. So just go the whole night, go the rest of the night, go to bed without any food or water, and notice how great you feel when you wake up. You're going to feel freaking amazing. So this is the secret to, this is like your last line of defense. Dry fasting is your last line of defense. I'm not a huge proponent of doing regular dry fast. Maybe you can do intermittent dry fasts. Like personally, I do intermittent fasting. As it is, I eat between 12 and 4 p.m. Or between 4 and 8 p.m. And the rest of the time, I'm fasting. I don't dry fast for the rest of the time. Usually, I'm drinking water. But from time to time, I notice, hey, I haven't drank any water today. I'm dry fasting. So I do it occasionally, naturally, on my own, without really even thinking about it. But I do love to do it deliberately anytime I still start to feel sickness coming on, despite having the self-images so I never get sick, despite getting enough sleep, and despite doing the cold exposure. I'm still a huge fan of dry fasting because I know that it freaking works from experience. Anytime my illness has ever started to come on, I do a dry fast, boom, it goes away. So if you found this video helpful, if you think that you're also never ever going to get sick again by implementing these secrets, awesome, give this video a thumbs up. I'd really, really appreciate that. And let me know in the comments below if you're coming to the Canada Vegan Fest this coming August. It's going to be August 7th to the 10th. And if you want more information on that, you can head on over to canadaveganfest.ca and either grab yourself some tickets or learn more about it there, or get on the wait list if tickets aren't available yet. Tickets are going to be coming on sale here soon. So canadaveganfest.ca for more information on that. And yeah, that's the place to meet other vegans. It's a place to meet other raw vegans, people into health, people into fitness, people into living the best life. Really, really cool event. I would love to see you there as well. So if you're coming to Canada Vegan Fest, comment below. If you've already come to the Canada Vegan Fest, comment below. I want to see who's been there and who I'm going to see this coming summer. All right, well, that's it for now. Peace out, much love, and boost that immune system. Implement these 4 secrets. Peace.